Hello everybody and welcome back to MLB 15, the show here on the PS4, and welcome back to the San Francisco Giants franchise on MLB the show. We just got done playing the last game of the season here in year 2015 with the San Francisco Giants, and words to say lackluster. You see we finished 71-91, 20 games below 500, 22 games out of the Dodgers, and we're not making the playoffs. I think that's obvious. So what we're gonna do in here is going to advance it, go through the routine, and we're gonna cut it until where we feel comfortable enough. And if it doesn't take long, we can always go back through the off season, do all that. But if you guys enjoy the series or the episode at any time or part in the video or the entire series, 5 likes greatly appreciated. If you are new, then like, comment, subscribe, share, do whatever you feel is necessary. And if you're a returning subscriber or follower, thank you very much, and do the same. So let's get into it. Let's see who's in the playoffs here. So we're gonna have the American League first: Angels, Mariners, Indians, Yankees, NL, Cardinals, Pirates, Dodgers, Brewers, and look at that division. 3 of the 5 in the NL Central will make the playoffs. Cubs, let's take a look at that wild card. They are 1 game out, and they do miss the wild card by just 1 game. So Cubby fans, sorry about that. In the AL wild card, well, it's between the Rangers and Red Sox for the 2nd wild card spot. So let's see what we can get done. Giants have finished their season 71-91. Unfortunately, this wasn't good enough to make the postseason. We already knew that. Regular season's come to an end. Let's check out league leaders here. MLB league leaders, we got Matt Cain in strikeouts with 252, and also in ERA at 181. Jake Peavy, his teammate, in the starting 5 with a whip of .74. If you don't know what whip means, it's average with hitters in scoring position. So very nice to see right there. And now we're going to advance today. We're just going to continue advancing the day. Yeah, we went down in GM goal. We have an F. Let's see how far we can go until we get somewhere. Managed roster: Adam Duvall just hasn't been getting it. We expected big things, so that really doesn't matter. It's a moot point. Season's over. And you know what? Let's extend it. Let's extend it to the end of October. So sim through date. There we go. Anything? Yes. Managed roster. Don't care. Jared Parker. Can we see the end of November? Oh, here we go. Sim postseason. Nationals and the Red Sox. The Nationals are your 2015 World Series champions. Congratulations to them. In real life, however, they are struggling. So definitely the team to beat in 2015 predicted. And they did not crush any promises on the game. But in real life, it's been a rocky road. And the Red Sox go back to the World Series since a couple years ago, and the Nationals defeat them. So with that said, let's advance to off season. Are you sure? Yes, we are sure. Our farm director Reggie Manzo has decided to retire. We have to replace him. So there's one thing duly noted. Off season is about to begin. You will have 5 days to negotiate contracts with any players who do not have that for 2016, so free agents. After this time, those players eligible for free agency will be free to negotiate with any other organization. So let's see what our qualifying offers are. We have 5 days to tender qualifying offers. 1 year for $10.2 million to your qualified free agents in order to receive draft picks. So let's go ahead and take a look at the retired pitchers. And there is a big blow to our top 5. Tim Hudson. He's going to retire. Curtis Parch. Don't know why he's retiring, but I mean, he gave us a good ride for the September call-ups. Don't know why he is. Scott Atchison and Tommy Doe. So Tim Hudson, the biggest blow. Let's take a look at other names here. Big Poppy, David R.T.T.S. Let's see if we can get anyone else. R.A. He was pretty old. Joe Nathan for the Tigers. Anybody else we might care about? Let's just skim down to a team. Does not look like it. Let's see if we can get any injuries or whatever like that. So free agents. Dummit. Tyler Colvin. He's going to retire out of the league. So we're not going to go through all of them all. All through of them all. But yes, we would like to. And Hall of Fame inductees. Of course, it's Ichiro Suzuki. Finishing with 2,921 hits. So close to the 3,000 club, but what can you do? And David R.T.S. Didn't play, actually played longer than Ichiro, but Ichiro definitely did more, so congratulations to both of them. Now let's go to manage contracts, and all these guys right here are qualifying for free agents. There's a lot of them. Let's start with Hunter Pence. He's 32, but he's 86 overall. So he's not received a tender qualifying offer yet. So let's go ahead, make an offer. What does he want? He's looking for $13 million a year. 5 years? I don't. That might be a little long. Let's try 3 years, and then option him a player because he's a player. And let's go ahead, do that. Contract offered. Of course, we're going to be the highest on there. Oh, this is going to go very slowly, so let's see. Crawford, he's 29. He's a good one. Make an offer. He's definitely worth 5.8 a year. He's only 29, so let's give him 5 and no option. And we're just basically going to go through the guys we want and go from there. So let's go. Yusmeiro Petit, 31. He didn't really do that spectacular. We're not going to keep him for 5 years. Let's try 1 year with a no option, so 1 year. And Yusmeiro Petit is definitely interested. Crawford, glad to see him interested. Tim Lincecum, 31 years old. A lot of old guys on this ball club, but definitely not something that we're too concerned about. 5 years. Let's go 2 years just because you never know what can happen with a player option. Not really happy with that, but it's whatever. Brandon Belt, 27 years of age. 7.6 million. 5 years. Yeah, we'll keep that. There we go. Let's just, we're not going to really worry about all these other guys. So, is there a way to... Actually, here we go. All these guys at the bottom are just looking for 1 year. So, boom. 60K. You know, we can afford to do this just because. And, we're going to try and hurry this up. No promises on this, though, but this is definitely going to be a 2-parter. Or maybe even 3 or 4 parts. So, please stay tuned for the off-season videos. And I am certain that next one, this is a live recording. Next one probably will be a already recorded or voiceover or whatever you want to call it. So, all these guys down here, they're just looking to play another year on this. And why not give them the chance? If they take something else, they do. But here we go, top 50, this guy, Henry Ramos. If we look at his player card, he obviously didn't do anything in the MLB. He was never called up from AA, so he is a top 50 prospect. Why not offer him 70K what he wants? Other guys like the 19-year-old starter or shortstop, why not just give it to him just because we can? And if you don't like this, well then you shouldn't really watch the off season. Now here we go, bigger names. Guillermo Queiroz, 34 years of age. He wants 4 years left at $560,000. Honestly, we have guys that are just way better than him. They're younger. So what we're going to do is offer arbitration, and let's see what it says really quick. Have not offered arbitration. You may continue, but if you remain, you must offer. Alright, so we're just going to offer him arbitration. Actually, no, we're not. We're not even going to do that. We're just going to let him go. We don't feel like that is a good move on our part, so. He's 34. He's a catcher. He's not going to start in front of Posey. If any, we have Andrew Susak. We have other guys. It's just not going to work out in his favor. So, sorry, Kiros, or Guillermo, I'm just going to call you that. Definitely not going to work out. So that's our first guy we're going to be leaving to hang. Here's Miggy Cabrera, not the one from the Tigers, but the Giants. Obviously not the same. Cabrera's late 20s, I believe, early 30s. This guy's 22, so he's looking to play a little longer. Why not give him the chance there? And, all these guys we're going to have to be paying attention. Let's see. We got a couple more to go. And all these guys right here, they're not going to be looking for much. So this might turn into a 10-minute episode. This might turn into a half-an-hour episode. We just don't know. But I think a good cutoff is 15 minutes. So that's what we're going to be basing our cutoff on. And now here we go. Juan Perez. Let's see. You may renew his contract at any greater price than 80%. So he does not have enough. Let's go with Juan Perez. He was a good backup. So let's actually go up to $640K for 3 years. And let's go 700. Why not? He has club options, so he seems very interested. That is very good right there to know that. And all these guys once again. Here we go. Another one. Erhiri Adrianza make an offer. He wants $790 a year, $790,000 a year. He's only 26. He is a second baseman, shortstop. He can play utility in all the infield. So he's definitely a plus to have. And we're going to offer him 5 years with an option for club. That doesn't change his opinion, but it does offer it nonetheless. So going through some minor leaguers here and just all the really not important but important at the same time guys. We are going to go to Hunter Strickland now. What does he want? He wants $600K a year. He went 1-1 in, let's see, does it say how many starts? Well, he went 1-1 in his 2 years. So, not really seeing any stats. He's a save. He is a closing pitcher. 600,000 though, I don't know if we can do that. I mean, we'll offer him 3 years. That sounds like a safe number till you're 30. And go from there. But as far as all that, he's not going to get anything else. And he seems to be very surprised by that. So, we can definitely take that with a grain of salt. And now we're just going through other guys. Travis Ishikawa, 32 years old, got rid of him in real life. The Giants did, I believe, to the Mets, if I'm not mistaken. He wants $890,000 a year. Really, you're not going to start for AAA. So here's what we're going to do. We're not even going to offer arbitration. Chad Robinson, we're going to skip over him. We're not skipping over Robinson. We're skipping over Ishikawa. John Bush, another top 50 closing pitcher, $80K a year, yes please. Jarrett Parker, $790,000 a year, that's a lot. And let's see what we get here. He wants 5 years, let's offer him 3. And we're gonna drop that price way down. Offer him that right there. Adam Duvall, he's a good third baseman. We do want to keep him. We'll offer him that. And we're going to close out this episode, guys, by finishing off all these right here. And then we'll move into part 2. Once again, this is live recorded, so excuse me if I'm making mistakes, but you gotta do what you gotta do. G Machi, you're not getting 4 years. You're getting 1 year for Let's go 600,000. Let's give him a little more than he wants. And that seems fair. He's fair too. Joe Panic. Not enough MLB service. He is our starting second baseman. And so we want to make him happy. Let's give him $1 million a year for 3 years. Now he wants 1.8. How much are we gonna give? Wow. Alright. Okay. 2 years sounds good. Let's give him $1 million. He's there. Santiago Casilla definitely a roll. We're only gonna go 1 year, and he's not offered. He's not happy about that. So we're gonna make another offer, and if he doesn't want this, then I don't know what to do. But we're gonna player option him for 6.5. Still does not seem interested. So if he goes, he goes. We have John Bush in AAA. Casey McGee, third baseman, 33 years old. What do you want? You want 4 years? You're not getting that. Let's give you 2 years. There we go. Nori Aoki, 1.9 a year. 4 years. That's 38, dude. You are gonna be old. So we'll give you 3 years. How about that? With $6 million. Andrew Susak, he did well behind Posey this year for what time he could get in. He's only 26, so 5 years is definitely there. Ryan Vogelsong, surprised he hasn't retired. He's 38 years old. 1 year, that's all we can give him. He's already 38. I thought he would retire after this year, but seems not. Not really going to be mad if he leaves us, but I don't know. So, Danny Valencia, let's just skip through this here. And to pay him all that money, not a starting third baseman. So, let's try 2 years and $5 million. Very happy with that. JC Gutierrez, you're 32 as well. So let's go 2 years. And let's drop the price down to $800K. He seems happy. Matt Duffy, backup shortstop behind Brandon Crawford. Probably won't play, but he will start in AAA. So let's give him 4 years with all this money he's earning. He better make us proud. Let's give him $1 million. This Mil Rogers, he went 18 and 22. That's a lot of decisions. Yeah, that's a lot of decisions. 5 years. Let's try 3 for 3.7. There you go. Are we closing in? We are. We are this far away. Brandon Hicks, backup second baseman to Joe Panic. Not gonna get 30 to 35. He might get to 32, but that's all we're gonna offer you. And we're gonna go 700,000. Hector Sanchez, let's go not 13.7. Well, let's see. No, he's not going to be really a starter. He's only 26, so we could use him in a AAA option. So let's go ahead and do that. 5 years, $13.5 million for salary, 2.7 a year. That sounds good to us. Jeremy Affel, 2 years. Let's go 1 year. Give him that. Ike Davis back up to Brandon Belt. 29 years old. That seems like a confident number, but Belt is pretty young, so let's go 3 years. 2.8 million. That's more than he asked. He should be happy. Carl Sampson. And then just 2 more, and then this will round out the episode, guys. So, part 1 of the off-season for the San Francisco Giants is coming to an end. Still doing contract negotiations. Carl Sampson. We drafted him in the draft. We liked what we saw, but we're going to offer him $100,000 instead of $80,000. Eric Cordier, 5 years. Let's try 3 with 1.8. And Justin Maxwell. He had a nice time with us when he was called up. 32 years of age, though. But we're going to offer him $1 million. So there we go. We are going to sim it all the way. And now we're done with contracts. Part 2 and Part 3 are going to be view contract status and hire coaches. I will see you guys next time. Have a good one. And we are one step closer to the San Francisco Giants year 2, where we hopefully can bring back that World Series trophy that we missed this year, and hopefully get a winning record. My name has been JT48. Remember, guys, 5 likes greatly appreciated. Like, comment, subscribe, do whatever you feel.